Hi there and welcome to another Coffee with Colm, and thanks very much for tuning in. There are many of you out there in business for yourselves, some of you in the early start years, more of you in the more mature years, all of you building your businesses. And I thought perhaps that by me sharing elements of my story, my journey, that perhaps you might pick up a snippet here and there that could add value to you and to your journey, and perhaps indeed create a shortcut for you where back in the day I had none. So to that end, I've decided to create a series of 5-minute Coffees with Colm training videos. This is one of them, and the topic for this week is getting stuck in, doing whatever it takes. And if you enjoy this particular snippet, if it speaks to you, if you take something from it, feel free to leave a comment below in the blog, or indeed if you think somebody else might benefit, please share it publicly or privately. I'd be delighted with that. So thank you for that. Lessons coming up just now. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about getting stuck in, the importance of doing whatever it takes. Back in 2005, our cafe business in Limerick failed, and it failed spectacularly. Thankfully, we had the bones of, the semblance of a school lunch business, which has become a multi-million euro business today, and it employs over 100 people. But back in 2005, it really was just a fledgling idea. And when the cafe failed, we had our backs against the wall, and we really had to ask ourselves what we were going to do. And I suppose the three options were available to us. Throw in the towel wasn't really an option. Go get a job, one I'd prefer not to have done, or get stuck into what has now become Carambola. And I chose the latter, to get stuck into what has now become Carambola. And I'm delighted to say that that was a good move. But the dictionary definition of getting stuck in says to start something enthusiastically. And at one level that's true, but I don't believe that's nearly enough, because any of us can start something enthusiastically. Every business that has started on the planet ever has started enthusiastically, with the principles behind the business starting the thing with enthusiasm. The difference and what separates those businesses that go on to make it and those businesses that don't is the willingness to do whatever it takes. I mean, whatever it takes, and for as long as it takes to get over that hump, to make sure that you've created something sustainable. And that's all we've managed to do in Carambola. It probably helped, truthfully, that our back was against the wall. It probably helped, truthfully, that not only do we have no money, but we owed a fortune. It probably did. But the differentiator is that we decided to get stuck in, and we stayed stuck in. We stayed doing whatever it took for as long as it took, until Carambola began to work in the way that we hoped it would. Okay, I want to touch on a possible danger with getting stuck in. I've just spoken in the last segment there about the importance, the absolute vital importance of getting stuck in the first instance, and then remaining stuck in for as long as it takes to crack the nut to get your business or your project over a hump. But there is a danger in all of this, and it's experienced by many business owners out there, in that they're so used to getting stuck in and staying stuck in for as long as it takes that they never actually get their business to lift off, and they never let go of the reins. They never bring anybody else in, because it all revolves around them. You know, they're known as the boy or the girl to work 24/7, 365 to make things happen. And in fact, some people get identified by that's the way they are. But that's a danger, because regrettably, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years on, perhaps then they are still the person, still stuck in, still trying to make it happen, still trying to keep it all together. I recommend that once you've cracked the nut, once you get over the hump, once the thing is cranking along, I recommend that the business owners begin to replace themselves in every aspect of the business, begin to bring in people that can take over elements of the business, so that the business effectively goes on to autopilot over a period of time. So bear in mind that getting stuck in is hugely important, needs to happen, but then finding a way of pulling yourself back from the coalface equally is important if you're going to experience the quality of life that I presume you want and deserve. And I hope you enjoyed that, and much more importantly, I hope you got something of benefit from it. If you enjoyed that particular piece and you'd like to hear more of that type of stuff, well then feel free to pop over to our homepage, colmobrien.motivation.com, pop your name and email address in there to the various boxes, and we'll send you regular updates of this nature that might benefit you into the future. Indeed, if you'd like a free copy of Feeding Johnny, How to Build a Business Despite the Roadblocks, in audio format with yours truly narrating, I'd be delighted to send you one. colmobrien.motivation.com/free audiobook, and we'll send you the link, and that'll be that. And if you enjoyed the piece today, feel free to share it on with people that you know that might be interested, either privately or publicly, entirely up to you. And finally, if you have enjoyed it and you're enjoying this series of Coffees with Colin, well then please come back next week and let's have another coffee together. In the meantime, let me wish you a great week. Cheers. Oh, heaven. Have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye.